Hello everyone, this is Starsunova here. This is a sequel to probably one of my most highest viewed videos and rated videos of all time. Don't buy this fucking shit. And I mean that, don't buy this fucking shit. I didn't play a demo, I didn't rent the game, and you know what? I don't have to. I already know it's a fucking piece of shit. It's just another one of those pay-to-win pieces of fucking garbage that fucking look pretty, but unless you have the cash to be able to keep up with these assholes that buy the best shit early, you don't have a fucking chance. You might as well just give up because you're going to have to pay lots and lots of money just to be able to keep up with everyone. And a pay-to-win game is it's not a game at all. I remember back in the day where we actually had actual video games, when we actually had quality. Oh, remember this? Remember this? And I don't care, you stupid little fucking man-child in Australia. I know you're watching this video. Don't fucking deny it. I know you little fucking troll are hinge over in your basement just waiting to watch this video. Go fuck yourself. Seriously, go fuck yourself. And all you other motherfuckers that support Battlefront 2, fuck you. This may not look pretty. The graphics may look like shit these days, but you know what? It actually is fun. At least there's a complete package, and at least I don't have to pay to have basic features. It's still a fun game, and it holds up better than your piece of shit Battlefront and Battlefront 2 ever will. Oh, but we have a campaign mode. Oh, like I give a shit about some crap that's gonna probably be retconned in the future in Disney canon. No, thank you. I'm not paying $60 just for a shitty campaign mode. Fucking, no, we don't have games like these anymore, where it's actually fun. Yes, this game didn't work right, but you know what? The Force Unleashed, at least it's fun to play. And you know what? The Force Unleashed 2 may be a piece of shit story-wise, but the game was still fun. I can't find my copy at the moment. Remember the days when we actually had some freaking great flight simulators for Star Wars? Rogue Squadron and Rogue Leader. Had this game came out in the 6th gen, when we had online play, this game would be tons of fun. Even better than this one, which is considered by many probably the best Rogue Squadron game. Oh. Probably the only Star Wars game we actually play as one of the bounty hunters. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. This is one of the greatest Star Wars games ever made. You actually get to play as Jango Fett. And you know what? This is far better than the bullshit that you're going to get. There hasn't been a single-player Star Wars game yet, but I can tell you what, it's going to be riddled with microtransactions. Oh, you little fuckers, you canon fucking fanboys can't tell me that anything EA is going to deliver you is going to be better than these. The game that gave us Mass Effect. Yeah, this is one of the greatest Star Wars games ever made. Suck my dick. All you stupid fucking fanboys that like to worship EA like they're the second coming. May not be as good as the PC version because you can't mod it, but you know what? Still a better game than Battlefront 2. And the upcoming piece of shit that EA is going to shit out. Oh, did you guys know that the person behind Uncharted was going to be involved in a Star Wars game? Imagine someone who makes a critically acclaimed series, how she could have added something to the Star Wars canon. But nope, she's not. That kind of game is never going to come to fruition. Oh. You want to play as a Jedi? Start Jedi Knight. Bitches. You're never going to get a game like this with fucking EA without microtransactions all over the fucking place. There has been a single fucking game that EA hasn't fucking ruined. I fucking hate this company. And I hate Disney even more for shutting down LucasArts just so we can have pieces of shit like Battlefront and Battlefront 2, which are... There's a pretty looking piece of shit. They really are. EA has ruined every single game they ever gotten their hands on. Remember Mass Effect 3? Remember that game? The game where it was supposed to be this epic finale to to an amazing series. EA ruined that game with their meddling. I haven't bought a single game since this from EA. Oh, BioWare, they haven't made a good game since Mass Effect 2. Fucking, just look it up. Look at the list of fucking companies, EA has bought up until now, and look how many of them are still active. Almost all of them are dead. Or on their way of being dead. BioWare, give it a few more years and you'll hear BioWare shutting down. Fucking, this is how EA is. They're fucking, all they do is consume. No wonder Disney gave Star Wars to them. They're just fucking like Disney. They fucking want to turn gaming into a fucking service. It fucking pisses me off. It really does. I fucking hate EA, and I hate you motherfuckers that defend them. I fucking despise you. You pieces of shit. You lazy fucking new age fucks that never probably played a game in your life before we had DLC, before we had online, before we fucking had freaking microtransactions. You fuckers don't know what it's like to play an actual video game. I remember the days where games were completed, where we actually had, depth to games, we actually had dialogue trees, multiple dialogue trees. Mass Effect 1, we had more dialogue trees than any modern age, than modern day BioWare game. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We had more dialogue options than Mass Effect 3. Everything is a step down. EA dumbs down every single game they ever get their hands on. EA is a fucking disease. They're worse than Activision. I fucking hate EA. If Disney had any common sense, they would have given Star Wars to another developer that actually would have given a shit. Like Square Enix. They would have crafted great games. We could have got another KOTOR under Square Enix. It wouldn't be as good due to Disney's, freaking tight control, but at least they'd be able to craft something good. At least we'd have something compelling stories. Fucking under EA, it's money first and foremost. Games are like a fucking service. And don't be fooled that they removed the microtransactions, so we should praise EA now. Fuck that! EA is doing this for The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi is coming out in a few weeks, and they want to rank all that money for all those who are hyped for The Last Jedi. That's why they're doing this. That's why they released Battlefront, the first Battlefront that they made at the time they did last year. The year before that. Because they want the sales from the people who are going to see the movie. Star Wars fans are the most brain-dead motherfuckers I've ever seen. I lump them together with all these gamers, because they are gamers too. I'm not a brain-dead fanboy. I know fucking bullshit when I see it, and this is bullshit. If you support Battlefront 2, you have no credibility at all as a fan of Star Wars, because you don't fucking give a shit about the franchise as a whole. All you see is a name. EA is delivering garbage. Oh, if you're one of those people that want to keep up with the new canon, you want to be up to date, you have YouTube is your friend. Look up all the cutscenes on YouTube. There's even someone that already edited all the cutscenes, so it's like a movie. Do it that way. That's how you can experience the campaign. Don't waste fucking $60 for this bullshit. The thing is, EA doesn't give a shit if you play the game. They care about your money. Once you get the $60, do you think boycotting the microtransactions is going to do a fucking thing? No, it will not. They don't care. You fucking people are just filling the pocket of these greedy motherfuckers that are destroying gaming as we know it. Gaming is a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. Here's a fact, guys. This got Game of the Year 13 years ago. This got Game of the Year. Yes, there was a time when we had a Star Wars game, something from the expanded universe that got Game of the Year. Don't believe me? Look it up. This got Game of the Year in 2004. Or was it 2003? Whatever, it doesn't matter. You'll never get a Game of the Year for this unless Disney is and EA are paying them off. And if you're here to say, oh, this game is getting good reviews. No, it's getting good reviews because people are getting fucking paid to do it. If people are not getting paid, they're going to fucking trash it for the piece of shit, microtransaction, pay-to-win piece of shit that it truly is. This game is a piece of fucking shit. I hate this game for everything it stands for. Oh, some of you are going to say, oh, but if you haven't played it, why are you bitching about it? I'm bitching about it because fucking it's ruining gaming. Games like this. I'm a gamer. Gaming is something that's becoming more and more. It's becoming more trouble than it's worth to play games these days because the amount of microtransactions that it has, these games have, the amount of patches these games have, the amount of fucking DLC you may need to buy. It's all these things you have to consider when you buy these games. This is why I stick to Nintendo for the most part when it comes to my games and Japanese games. Because I know what I'm getting myself into. I don't have to worry about this shit. These AAA Western games, there's incomplete pieces of trash. And EA is everything wrong with the industry. Same thing with Activision. And anyone that supports Battlefront 2, EA's Battlefront 2, is a fucking sheep, and they are everything wrong with the industry. You want to play a Battlefront game? You could play this on Steam. You could, if you have an Xbox One, you could pop in your Xbox copy of the original Battlefront games and have fun. You could do it that way. Because not only do these games have more content in them, they feel like actual games and not a bunch of microtransaction fest. And I know some of you are like, oh, but they're not as pretty looking. Oh, they don't have the authentic sound effects and look of the original trilogy. I don't fucking care. I care how fun they are to play. And Battlefront, when I played it, it was a frustrating mess. And I'm pretty sure Battlefront 2 is better than Battlefront 1, but you know what? I don't give a shit if it's better. I don't give a shit if it plays, better. I don't care how good the game is. It's a piece of shit due to the fact that it has these business practices. If you support these business practices, you are what's wrong with the gaming industry. You stupid fanboys. And you Star Wars fans, what are you guys are getting, seriously? What have you gotten that's really good out of Star Wars since 2014? What have you gotten? Some shitty comic books here and there. Some shitty novels. Maybe like 4 good novels out of like the 20 that's currently out. I've lost track. Fucking two of the movies being dog shit, and The Last Jedi possibly being more of the same. It's like, you guys haven't... What have you guys got that's really good so far out of Star Wars? And not to mention a bunch of shitty mobile games and a fucking shitty fucking Battlefront game and a piece of shit sequel that is filled with microtransactions. What do you guys have to show for yourselves? Star Wars fans since 2014. What the fuck do we have to show for ourselves? What have we gotten that we can actually say it's good? Nothing. And you know what? Fuck anyone that supports this game. Fuck Battlefront 2. Instead of playing that, I'm going to pop this baby in my PS2 and have fun. I don't give a shit if it's not as pretty looking. as the newer games. I don't care how authentic the game is. It has the looks and sounds of the movies. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to play a game that's actually a game. That actually takes skill to play. And if I want to play online with other players, I'll purchase the game on Steam. I have more choices. There's better shooters out there anyway than Battlefront 2 anyway. There's fucking Halo, there's Gears of War, there's fucking Titanfall, which unfortunately EA owns, so they're going to fuck that up with Titanfall 3. Fucking Star Wars is essentially Call of Duty, this fucking franchise is now. Expect multiple fucking Battlefront games to be exactly like Call of Duty. It's going to be the same piece of shit that they'll come out every 2 years. Fuck this game. Seriously, fuck this piece of shit. Die. Fucking, I don't even know what I'm saying. Die, Star Wars, Battlefront, die, 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 die. Anyone that supports this game, jump off a cliff. Seriously, jump off a cliff if you're seriously going to support bullshit like this, because I have no respect for you. Go fuck yourselves.